Good afternoon and welcome to Real Talk with Tamara. As you guys come into the room, please do hit the like button. Also, if you have not subscribed to the channel, please do subscribe to the channel. I hope that you guys are doing okay. I know that I am. I always express the importance of hitting the like button because the like button helps keep the video in the algorithm. Okay, so like, share, subscribe, comment, all of those great things. Okay. I saw a story, and y'all bear with me as I do all that I can to talk about this subject. Um, without there are words that I won't be able to say because they definitely want to monitor um quite a bit of stuff, right? I wanted to talk about a story that I was looking at. Of course, y'all know I got time today because I I don't have to go back to work until Wednesday. Okay, so I got time today and tomorrow. Okay. So or go back out and work until Wednesday. I wanted to talk about a story that I was looking at, and I think this is it's just mind blowing what they're doing to us. It's mind blowing what they're doing to us, and they want to. The Biden administration has passed policies whereas you cannot make people aware on social media of what's going on. It says there's a shortage of hospital beds as colon C, y'all know what that is, cases triple in teens. Now, hey, I have to go get a colonoscopy my next visit. Okay. I would advise everyone to because it is definitely the fastest growing, but it is, if I'm not mistaken, my doctor told me if caught early, it's almost 100% um, remission rate if caught early. Okay, so they used to say if you were 40, you needed to go get one, but now they're saying our babies are developing this in record numbers, which is really unheard of. It says patients diagnosed with colon C are being admitted to other floors due to shortages of hospital beds on oncology floors. Hospitals are overwhelmed with colon C cases, and new patients are being admitted to cardiac ward because there are no beds on oncology floors. Colon C rates have increased a whopping 500% in kids ages 10 to 14 and 333% in kids ages 15 to 19. We see this, right? They have on bags. I know God ain't pleased with what these people are doing to us. I know God, oh we. It's pure evilness. The love of money is the root of all evil. I promise you. More teens are wearing colostomy bags after undergoing surgery for colon C and what's that? Ostomy? Listen, y'all know when I can't pronounce words, I have this thing about that. I like to be able to pronounce words that I say. So y'all excuse me. It might be a little crazy this going on, but I said it right. Ostomy. It's an artificial opening in an organ of the body created in operation such as colostomy. Okay, ostomy. I said it right. Is a surgical opening from the large intestines that collect stool in your bag. Colorectal, colon, and rectal cancer is now the number one cause of death among adults. Let me just say this. And I know some people gonna say, "Well, listen, hey, depending on what doctors, everybody don't go to the same doctors." I think one of the reasons that not just because I'm just this old frumpy woman that don't believe in certain things. I always talk about um this. My doctor had told me that anal CANCER was one of the one of the ones that you did that a lot of people didn't catch. Okay. Oh, well, you don't catch it anyway. Did not develop. It has been in recent years that anal C has become prevalent. And I think that has a lot to do with people putting stuff up there, anus. And I asked my doctor that, and he says that, yeah, that could cause trauma. Hey, before he even said it, okay, I figured that. I know it's gonna be some, well, you know that ain't, bitch, you ain't, if you a nurse, you don't know the doctor I go to. Excuse my French, but I get so tired of people trying to refute stuff. Hey, your doctor tell you whatever. And forgive me for calling. I ain't talking about everybody. I'm just talking about the ones, the trolls that be sent to always try to say something. Listen, this is a conversation that I had with my doctor. Okay, when he was talking about anal C had risen a lot, and it was one of the least ones that people developed. But now people doing so much, causing so much trauma, putting so much stuff up that thing when nothing is really supposed to be going up your booty hole. Okay, everything is supposed to be coming out, right? It's supposed to be detoxing your body and cleansing your body out, right? It's like a sewer, a garbage can. You cleansing all of that stuff out, and now people are putting everything up. Trauma ties and put trauma, all kinds of stuff. But talk to your doctor about it, because that's what my doctor told me. But I had no idea that this was going on with children, and it's so funny because my next visit, he told me I had to go to one because of my age, right? In my 40s, it's time for one. And I tell you, this is crazy, y'all. But anyways, it says correctal C is no longer considered just a disease of the elderly population, lead research Dr. Islam Muhammad noted in a press release. His research used 22 years of data from the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention. We don't want hysteria around this, said Dr. John Marshall. This is not. Go take your kids to the gastroenterologist, he tells Fortune magazines. It's gone from unheard of or very rare to beginning of drumbeat. I've been doing this for 30 years, and at the beginning, there was no one under the age of 50, Dr. Marshall added. Over the last 20 years, we've observed this shift to where half of my clinic is now under the age of 50, and part of this is because we do see this very young population emerging. Dr. Marshall, who serves as director of the Research Center for the Cure of Gastrointestinal C at Georgetown University, says he's now treated a patient as young as 15. He also treated a 17-year-old who died before her high school graduation. Dr. Marshall says he doesn't know why this is happening. It is not unfit, unhealthy people. So he's saying it's not unfit or happening to unfit or unhealthy people, as they want to lead you to believe. He said it is not people with family histories, so we can't detect any genetic exposure or inheritance. So hey, it's, they always try to say it's genetic. No, he's letting you know. Dr. Marshall suspects the source of colon C is a change in bacteria in the gut. He said, we have done something to change our bacterial mixes. Okay. Well, that's putting, everything up your anal stuff. You ain't nothing supposed to be going up there. They even say, and I'm not trying to be grotesque. Hey, if you ever go to a gynecologist, because I'm real big on vaginal health and all of that. That's the reason why I be wanting to, the stuff that I use. I want to, when I get time, I be busy a lot. I'm going to get some of these people with this organic vaginal health stuff that I use, okay, to advertise with me. I'm very big on the vajayjay being healthy. It's a darn shame that people sit up and say, well, everybody had their own scent. I said, what is that? Because I ain't got no scent. The only scent my vajayjay is gonna have is when I use that orange, okay, or that lemon, or whatever my organic scents are that I use down there that makes it smell sweet. Okay. It's not a healthy, a doctor will tell you, any gynecologist will tell you that a healthy vagina does not have a scent. When people say, "Oh, we just have a fishy scent," okay, that means it's some you need to go on down to the doctor, because it ain't supposed to be fishy. It's not supposed to have a scent unless you put some sweet stuff up in it, like I be doing sometimes. Okay, that is organic, that is not going to cause bacteria situations. We women gotta know that. I'm big on that. You don't let people put their fingers in. Don't let me get started, because I could do a whole class on health, vagina, keeping it clean and stuff. Okay, but any doctor will tell you that some women have issues, and they get bacteria infections because when they wipe from the back, somehow um um they'll touch their front, and that's nothing but bad bacteria and stuff, and it'll make you smell, right? So you imagine all that stuff, coming through. That's why you go to a gastroenterologist to make sure you're not clogged up, to keep it flowing, to have a healthy bowel and all that, right? Make sure things are moving through your intestines. But you got folks people putting their tongues and their slobber all up in there. Yeah, that's a damn shithole. Lord forgive me for saying it. Any man or woman that do something like that, I don't even see how you would even want them. They nasty. That's a shitty mouth, nasty person. Lord forgive me for saying it, okay? But instead, you got damn fools falling in love for stuff like that, okay? But that's putting bacteria, putting somebody putting a darn dingaling up there. That's a exit, not an entrance. And this doctor's saying that bad bacteria is causing this. And they have promoted so much stuff to our culture. I'm sure it's got a lot to do with the foods. They're definitely doing something to make it skyrocket. You better believe it. It's stuff in the foods. That's the reason why they say take probiotics and stuff like that, so that you can have a healthy gut. So get you some probiotics, okay? Make sure you go to your doctor and all of that. He says, we have done something to change our microbiome. I tell patients it's like our own soil inside of us, with the bacteria that lives in the GI tracts, which is like a rainforest that needs diversity to be healthy. The medical community has historically not examined microbiome balance at it as it was not believed to be important, he says, but now there's a lot of energy into studying this, okay? Signs and symptoms of colorectal C, blood and stool, okay? And that can happen. I mean, just because you straining, sometimes, because it has happened to all of us, go, okay, I was straining. No, you need to go and get on down there to the doctor. Let him know it's better to be safe than sorry. It says foul smelling stool, change in bowel habits, diarrhea or constipation, lack of appetite, feeling full quickly, unexplained weight loss, shortness of breath, nausea, gurgling stomach sounds, abdominal bloating and cramping, abdominal pain, and back pain. That's my cousin. Let me tell you something. My cousin, uh, and with about 2 months, he was gone. He died from colon C. Okay. He was up and around having just doing, I mean, didn't have no issues. Okay. But his mother said he was out, he would always complain of back pain, but he ran the street. Okay. He was in his early 40s. He ran the street, and he tried to get up one day, and he says, my back hurt me so bad. He couldn't barely move. His mother told him, we're going to take you on out to Methodist South. They took him on out to Methodist South and he never left. That's when they discovered that that he had colon C. They immediately started trying to treat him, and within 3 months he was gone. A darn shame before God. Okay. Excessive gas or burping and fatigue. Okay. They said sometimes there are no symptoms at all. But hell, that's all of us. So that means everybody needs to go get checked, right? Because we all have them types of symptoms. It don't mean you got nothing, but it's better to be safe than sorry, okay? But I just felt the need to talk about this because I feel like it needs to be talked about. It's so much other stuff that I want to say because I do believe in my heart this is engineered. I was told that, it used to be, I'm sure it's more now, for every Keem to the Mo, I have to say it like that, Keem to the Mo treatment that you take for if you're suffering with C to the A to the N to the C to the E to the R, okay? I was told that it used to be $30,000 and they already know that it's not good. It kills it takes out the good cells, okay? And I'm sure it's more now. And so it's a darn shame that people feel like they're getting rich off of the suffering of the body. Evil on a whole nother level. But hey, y'all go get yourselves checked out and stop letting folks stick their dingalings and tongues and stuff and objects and stuff up your ass. Okay, just stop it. Okay. But anyways, I want you guys to please like, share, and subscribe. This is a PSA. Okay. I have to put it out there because I love y'all. And if I cuss somebody out, forgive me. Okay. Because we all get different answers and stuff from our doctors. Okay. It's okay for you to say what your doctor said. I don't have no issues with that. But I want you guys to please like, share, and subscribe. If you would like to support the channel, you can support the channel via Cash App.